Hey guys, Coach Nina Carson here, and I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about building your business when you have a spouse that might be unsupportive. So, a lot of you may not know, but my fiance, David, he's very unsupportive of the business. He doesn't believe in the idea of Beachbody. He personally thinks that it's a pyramid scheme despite videos and proof that it's not. He thinks that I work a lot of hours for not enough money, and he just doesn't have faith that I do in this business. So where my business is at right now, he's not seeing a huge return. He's not seeing me have a steady income. And part of that is because I felt bad about building my business. I had a hard time building it, knowing that he wasn't supportive, knowing that he would tell me I was selfish if I ordered my Shakeology and things like that, just because he's so unsupportive of it. So it made it so hard to build my business. It made it frustrating to build my business. And if I didn't do enough, or if I didn't felt like I was doing enough, it made it even more difficult for me, because then later down the road, when I didn't do enough or my paycheck wasn't big enough for him, he would get frustrated with me. He would fuss at me. He would tell me that I should close down my blog, I should stop building, I should essentially turn my coach cancellation notice. And a lot of that surrounds the fact that he doesn't have the faith in this business I do. I know that this business is going to work. I know that I'm going to be an elite coach. I know that this business is the answer to every problem my family has, but he doesn't feel the same way. So that's my background story, and I want to talk to you about how to overcome and power through that. So I had a nice call with my friend Megan the other day, and we were talking back and forth about how I was struggling with this and how I felt like it inhibited me from building my business the way I know I should. So the first thing you really need to do is have your goal set up, and you need to have faith in yourself and faith that this business is everything that you believe it is. If you tell yourself every day, I am a 5-star diamond elite coach, that's going to get ingrained into your brain. You need to have some positive affirmations set up for yourself to know that you are going to do this. This is your thing. You have success already lined in your path. God has put the right people in your path to come into your business at the right time to help you get where you need to go. So that's step one. Step two is you need to talk to your husband. Now, that's something I waited. I've been in this business a little over 2 years, and I've waited 2 years before I ever sat my fiance down and said, this is something I really love. I'm passionate about it. I like helping other people. He knows those things, and I thought all this time that it was understood that I just loved helping people, and I loved building this business, and I love running challenge groups. I thought all this time, you already know that. I shouldn't have to tell you. But the case was that he knew that I liked to do those things, but he didn't see my passion for it. So step two is sit down and let them know that you're passionate about this. And then you need to let him know that you're going to prove him wrong, or her if you're a husband watching this. So I texted my husband the other day and I said, I want you to know that I love what I'm doing. And I know that you're frustrated. And I know that you don't think I should do this anymore. But when you come home tonight, I want to sit down and have a conversation about my business. And he said, okay. And I think he was very nervous coming home because he wasn't sure what that meant for him. He wasn't sure if I was going to just dump it all on him or what the case was. But I texted him and I said, I want to talk to you about this when you get home. I need to talk to you face to face, not a text message. I need to talk to you about this. So we sat down and I told him, I said, I love Beachbody. I love working on my business. I love helping women. I know that you don't believe what I believe. I know that you don't have the faith that I have. And I know that you don't think that this is the answer to our issues, to our problems, to our money issues. But I want you to know that it is. And even though you don't think that this is going to be what we need it to be, I'm letting you know that it is. But I need your help. I need you to tell me what hours of the day would be good for you for me to work my business. I want to know what you feel about this and 1 to 2 solid hours that you think I could have. So in response, he was very calm. He didn't get angry, and that's a lot of my issue, and I think other people struggle with this too. We make issues bigger in our heads than what it is in real life, what it would actually be if we just do it. So he didn't yell. He didn't fuss at me. He didn't do anything that I was like in my head thinking he's going to tell me to quit. No. He said, the reason I get so upset about you building your business is because I'm at work for 12 to 14 hours a day. And when I get home, I want to spend time with you. When I get home, I don't want to see you on your phone. So he said, if you build your business, if you do the work you need to do before I get up in the morning or before I get home from work, I would be okay with that. It's just that I want to be with you during waking hours that I'm home from work. And I was like, wow, I'm so, and I had to apologize to him because for 2 years, I've been working my business sporadically, just answering messages whenever I could, when I could have been like, had these set hours this whole time. So I have set hours for myself to get up at 5 in the morning, and he doesn't get up till 7. That gives me 2 solid hours in the morning, and I have one set up from 4 to 5 in the afternoon, just in case I miss my workout or I need to answer messages. But those are times that he's either not awake or not home. So I don't think he's asking too much. And honestly, if you're really struggling with this and you're really struggling with your spouse supporting you, I would really encourage you to have this talk with them, because you in your head are making it so much worse than what it is in real life. And we tend to do that as humans. It's part of our nature. We tend to replay and think about the possible outcomes of something before we just go ahead and do it. And during those times, we're making scenarios that might not ever happen. We're thinking of outcomes. We are literally thinking of our argument that we haven't even had yet. How many times have you done that? Because I know for the last 2 years, I've done it a ton. So if you're like me, stop analyzing, stop thinking of the arguments you might have, and just sit them down. Sit your husband, your wife, your fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case is, sit them down and say, I love what I'm doing. I'm passionate about helping other people. What hours of the day would you be able to give me? 1 to 2 solid hours that I could hammer out my business. And honestly, like my friend Megan said, the second hour is just in case you miss your workout in the morning. If you don't get up and do it, you need a backup time. So ask, set the stage, and just tell them that you love what you're doing and you want to prove them wrong. And you need to know what time works for them. If I didn't answer any questions, or if I didn't kind of give you guys the background enough of how my story is, please drop it in the comments, or feel free to share this video with somebody else who needs it. Bye, guys.